This is a quick tour of the Chuck E. Cheese in Huntington Beach. I have a longer tour, but I just wanted to highlight some cool things. That clock ride's really cool. They have this really cool Pump It Up. It's basically a Chuck E. Cheese Dance Dance Revolution, very rare. And they have this like kids in the sandbox sort of thing, and it has a like young version of Chuck E. characters: Chucky, Helen, Miss Folly, Jasper, and Mr. Munch. I almost didn't see Jasper in the background there. And then here is the Ambassador of Fun. Super cool. And they have the PBS artwork and the King of Cool. And there is Munch underwater, and there's also the Helen and Chuck sign for the bathroom. There is the Men in Black, Chucky and Munch. There's a prize over there, but there are a lot of people there, but there are some things on the wall. Pretty cool. They have the Bella's Snack Shop. That's not something I have ever pointed out, but that's really cool. Like, let's see if we can get a better look. There's Bella's Snack Shop, and they have like popcorn in addition to the salad bar. There's also like chips. There is the Chucky's Garden Fresh salad bar, and here is the Ready to Party. It's a piece of cake, and there are some designs. You can get Barbie, Batman, Chuck E. Cheese, Hello Kitty, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Paw Patrol. I don't think I've ever pointed that out before. I might have mentioned it, but yeah, you get some different designs. There's the drink station, Pepsi products. There's the kitchen sign, and there's the best birthday ever feeling. Trash can. There is the ticket blaster, and there's a family and play artwork, and there are the lights up there, and there's the Chucky winking thing up there. There's the TV, and there's the animatronics. We'll get to that later. I mean, I'll save the best for last sort of thing. But no, there's the winking face and TV, and then here is the Big City, or Hello from Big City, or the Big City. TV up there, and let's see. There's a bunch of trash. Kind of funny. I spoke to a worker, and he said that the animatronic can be put in storage. They are moving to another location. I was kind of hoping that they could bring them to the other location, but I don't think that's going to happen. There's the family sign, and there is the laughs sign, friends, and celebration. And there's a bunch of games. I'm not going to go into detail because I've done it before, and I showed it in another 4K tour. This is not a 4K tour. This is me talking, and my talk now it goes longer, so can't do 4K because I think there's a lot of storage, and my phone will die. There are Chuck E. Cheese tickets, giant tickets. You know, a bunch of games. Some pretty cool ones. There's some point-off ones, some nostalgic ones like the Simpsons. I like that Jurassic Park has the ability to sit down. This Fortune is pretty old, and as is the Spider Bot behind it, which is right there. Yeah, so they have quite a few coin-off games like this one. You know, the Seawolf, pretty old, and Winner's Wheels, pretty rare, super cool. And then we have a Chucky head, and there's some signs over there. They're saying that they're going to move to another location, so it's going to be Huntington Beach still, but nothing will be the same as this one. This one is very old. I believe it's the oldest one. There's the Grand Marshal Games, and you can see there's the sign that says this time only every game is 1 point. And there's a bunch of tables. More tables. There is the there's a old school Chuck right there. Chuck right there. TV. Maximum occupancy of 900. I've shown this, but I haven't actually pointed out. Spin for a sweet surprise. You actually put in your phone number and win some. I did it with me and a couple of people. Actually won a cotton candy. Pretty cool. So it is legit. Cotton candy is like 400 tickets are like $4, so that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty much everything I want to highlight. There's the ice cream, and the see you soon. The birthday capital of the universe. You can spin for a sweet surprise. So yeah, like I said, that's there. Here is the kiosk for your card, and the new card is you get points for time, and so it's like 5 points for 120, but they give you the 5 extra bonus thing for $2. It's actually not really that big of a deal, but want to go back to the stage to highlight the whole thing. And here's a look over overall. Nothing to really to the left, but you can see from here all 5 members plus the winking face, and then there's lights there and TVs, TV rather. And so there's Pasquale. I don't see him moving at all, which is unfortunate. And then there is Jasper. I see his eye moving, but I don't see anything else. There's Munch. I want to say he was moving, but I don't see him moving now. There's his keyboard. But yeah, oh no, he blunked, whatever you want to say. There, he's blinking. And then there's the sign, Munch's Make Believe Band. And then here is Helen. I definitely saw her move. She's blinking, or winking, whatever I call it. No, definitely blink because it's 2 eyes. Yep, and her arm moves. That's cool. Caught on camera. Caught in, well, not 4K, caught in 1080p. There's the TV. ChuckyCheese.com/Zigazoo. I wonder if that's a real website. It's kind of funny. And then here is the man, or the mouse, the myth, the legend, Chuck E. Cheese himself. I did not see anything move. I did not see his eyes move at all. It's unfortunate, but there are a bunch of stars behind him. There's the golden star, and then the other, I guess they're also golden, more yellowish. They're not sparkly. So you got another T right there, and Hello from the Big City. I think I already caught that. There's all the band action with some cleaning supplies down there with some napkins and cups. Seems to be someone's birthday. Let's see if I can get the winky face more in. And you got the curtains. And there are the lights from different angles. I believe that this is the one of the few sets of animatronics. I know it's in Northridge, and there's a worker. But the Northridge has the retro store. Someone mentioned something about Eagle Rock, and then there's also the Lone Munch animatronic in the Chuck Arcade in Brea. But this is one of the few bands, but it's not that they're saving it, they're just not remodeling this location because they're going to move, so there's no point in remodeling. And I found it kind of interesting, they have some signage mentioning like trampoline parks and like playgrounds outside, or one of the two, maybe both, I'm not sure, but there is no trampoline park in this video because there is no trampoline park, and there are no, or trampoline funds, whatever they call it, and there is no playground, which is fine. They have the animatronic, which is better anyway, but they are going to put these in storage. I asked the worker, he said that he did not mention anything about them being destroyed. He said they'll be put in storage. They might get shipped out to different locations, like regarding like Chuck's Arcades, but he did not tell me anything about it. But yeah, that's the animatronics. We got to see a little movement. It is sad that this location will be gone soon, and these animatronics will also be gone. But hopefully they don't destroy them. Hopefully they keep them. Here's like a table with some birthday decorations. I guess someone's having a birthday, and these are the ones that don't have the birthday celebration stuff. That Space Invaders is at a very low score, only 32,000, and someone left the credit on the right side. Here's a look over of everything on the right side, and I'll also get the left side as well. So it's pretty cool. That Twisted game is pretty rare, and super bad. I remember the Ticket Coaster. I remember filming here, like when it came out. It was a pretty rare game for me, at least in Southern California. And I remember coming here and being very surprised, very excited, because it's not a game that I could find very easily. So here's a bunch of smaller games and rides. They have the clock ride, super cool, and then they have like other rare games like the I think it's Stuart Little, I'm not sure. They have a sign right here, and see, there are a lot of people by the prize. I want to just get a quick look at them, not just go over everything in detail, but it would be nice if I could just show the small prizes. Just see what they have. Like, they have some activity books. That's actually pretty cool. And then there's some small prizes there. So, and then I don't really see anything super. Oh, they have a Vector Robotics. That's actually pretty cool. No, I take it back. Vector Robotics and some Playmobil stuff. That's pretty cool. And they have Funko Pop 2000. And they have some pinball things. I got one of those from Bell. And then the items there are kind of the standard ones for sale. And I got that in a different tour. I was just kind of doing a walkthrough. But I felt that this arcade or store was very special because it's the oldest one. So I felt that it warranted a second tour and really talk about all the art that they have. So yes, I do have multiple tours of this one location because of how special it is. And it's just really nostalgic and poignant, and you know, it's just sad to see that this location will not be around for much longer. You know, it said September, so that's like, you know, next month as of recording the video. So I appreciate you coming on this journey with me and letting me show the nostalgic and memorable Chuck E. Cheese that is Chuck E. Cheese in Huntington Beach. Thank you so much for watching. I've enjoyed, and see you next time.